Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Geraldi and I make videos about goal setting, productivity. So if that's your type of jam, don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. So let's go ahead and get on with this video. So what is the top 1% of highly successful people doing that the other 99% of people aren't doing? And what can you and I learn so that we can be able to apply it to our lives and to ensure success? So when I was researching the topic of this video and researching like what highly successful people's habits are, so when I was researching the topic of this video, I would search up what are the highly successful people habits so that I can learn and see what is it that in my life I'm not doing that they are. And the same kind of habits kind of showed up over and over again, and it's common ones that we know and that we see in videos all the time, where it's like reading a lot, waking up super early, going to the gym, things of that sort. And so I sat back and I thought to myself, like, okay, I am reading a lot more, I'm going to the gym consistently, and I am waking up super early. However, I'm still stuck in like the same, what's it called, like the same situation that I'm in. Like nothing's really changing. And what is it that those people have that I don't? Like, why are they continuing to be successful but I'm not? And so it wasn't until I found Alex HORMOZI's podcast that he did. I can't remember the name, but I'll link it down below. He did a podcast and then he explained that actually a lot of these highly successful people, they could be the opposite ends. There could be really lazy, eat horribly, but they would be still highly successful. And so I became interested between my beliefs and the facts. So my beliefs were that we need to read a lot in order to be successful, that we need to wake up super early to be successful, that we need to go to the gym to be successful. And so I looked at those habits and I'm like, what do they entail? Like, what is this skill needed in order to be able to do those things? And that's when it clicked. I'm like, it's not that the habit, it's not that you need to include that habit, it's what the skill that you are practicing within that habit. So the belief was that you need to read a lot, you need to wake up super early, and you need to go to the gym. When in reality, the fact was that you need to learn how to apply knowledge, you need to learn how to have self-control, and you need to learn how to have discipline. And that's what makes the top 1% the 1%. It's not the habit, it's the skill. And so he gave away kind of like the framework of what highly successful people, the top 1% highly successful people were, and was common throughout all of the CEOs that he was helping to grow their businesses. And so I want to share that with you and kind of talk a little bit about it, because I feel like this is something that we can truly learn and apply in our lives so that we can become super successful. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you are liking this video, and also click like so I know to make more videos about this. Okay, so let's get on. So the first thing that he saw was common between all of the CEOs is that they have a superiority complex. So what does this mean? It means that they believe in themselves. So I actually made a video all about mindset and having to change your mindset of limiting yourself and believing that you can't achieve something, to changing that mindset and getting outside of your comfort zone of always bashing yourself to telling yourself, you know what, I can achieve this, I can do this. And so I made a whole video about it. If you want to watch it, it's going to be right here. They have a superiority complex where they truly believe that they're gonna achieve high value things, which is wealth, the body of their dreams, a home, whatever it is, that they see themselves as like this superhuman person, and they go after their dream no matter the obstacle, no matter what it is. So let's say a naysayer will tell them, oh, you can't achieve it because you only have one leg. Let's say it's that. And then because they have such a superiority complex, it's like, no, I can get it, and I'm gonna do it twice, and then take your wife, you know. I'm just kidding. But they have this complex where they know they can achieve it, and they're gonna do whatever it takes to achieve it. And this is such an important thing to have, because You can't seek validation from everybody else. You have to seek validation within yourself. Having a support system is crucial and so needed when you are going through the hardships, but getting started all starts with you. It all starts with your dream and with your beliefs and what you want initially. So let's say it's you wanting to have the body of your dreams. You can't just go around and telling people like, oh, I feel so fat, I feel this, I feel that. You need to start within yourself and tell yourself like, I don't like the weight that I'm at. What am I going to do to change it? And then go out and change it. It's literally that. It's literally that simple. It doesn't have to take so much in order for you to take action. It's just having an idea, creating an action plan, and then taking action. And just doing that consistently over and over and over again. And having that superiority complex within yourself to be like, I can get that no matter what. It's being able to show off to your haters that you can achieve your dreams. It's thinking like, I don't care what you say. Even if you tell me that I can't achieve something, like, I'm gonna go achieve it. You don't matter to me type of situation. So another thing that he saw when it comes to seeing the common ground is that they have crippling insecurity, which I found contradictory from the first thing that he saw, is that they have superiority complex. They also have crippling insecurity, which essentially is the fact that they feel like they don't deserve it. They don't feel like they can handle that amount of success. They can't handle the amount of wealth as well, because that's how I feel. I feel like I'm just a person of one right now. I'm trying to create a business, and I'm just one person, and so I can't fathom the thought of what would it look like if I had a board of people, if I had 5-6 people sitting on a table, and I'm the top guy, I'm the CEO, I'm the one that's like in charge of everything. I can't fathom that. And so there's so much insecurity with that. Like, would I be able to handle something like that? And I think the great thing about not having overnight success, about not having slow progress, about the journey of getting to your goal, is that as you grow bigger, you have time to develop the skills needed to be able to control a room of people, to control your business, to be able to control the ins and outs, of your business, and understand the leverage that you do have. And so right now, at this very moment, I can't see myself being able to manage one person outside of myself, because I'm barely managing myself. And so as I grow bigger, and learning to manage myself, I'm hoping that the skills that I'm developing of having self-control. It's cold outside, so it's like drying up my throat, and I forgot to bring water. But anyways, I'm hoping that as I grow bigger and I learn to manage myself, that somehow, some way, I'll be able to develop skills that I could teach someone else, for them to be able to learn how to have discipline, learn how to have self-control, learn how to apply knowledge just based on what I have learned. So you have to do the hard work first before you can teach somebody else how to do it. That's the whole point of my channel too, is that I'm kind of documenting my journey to becoming the person that I want to be. And so me being able to talk with you guys about the things that I'm learning and then implementing them in my life is what I feel like is going to get me a lot of success. Because the whole reading a lot, you can read, but if you're not applying the knowledge with what you're reading, then there's no point of reading. Because you go to school, right, to get a degree, and then when you go into the field, everyone says the same thing. What you learned at school is nothing like the real world. You're not going to get the same situation, the same outcome every single time. Everything's going to be different. You're going to learn a lot more by doing than you will by reading. And so if you're wanting to become an Instagram business coach, reading about it all day long on blogs, on emails, on books, is not going to get you anywhere unless you're actually going out and applying the knowledge that you're learning and doing the hard work. So me, that I'm trying to create a business and I'm trying to get my YouTube started, I'm watching so many videos about YouTube creation and how to build more followers and how to build viewerships, how to create better quality videos. If I'm just watching, yes, I'm absorbing the information, however I'm not applying the knowledge, which means that information is going to leave at some point because I'm not putting my words into actions. I'm not putting the practice into it. Alex also talks a lot about reps and being able to what's it called? He talks about reps. The more reps that you do, the better you get. So the more videos that I do, the better I get. The better I'm able to deliver a message. The better I'm able to write faster scripts. The better being able to edit my videos faster and better and make thumbnails and all this stuff. There's a lot to it, but the more that you do something, the better you're gonna get at it. No matter what, you can apply that to anything. So when you are looking at your insecurity, what is that insecurity about? Is it the fact that you feel like you won't be able to handle that much success? Are you scared about having overnight success and not knowing what to do without it? Consider the fact that becoming overnight success is such a when it's your time, it's going to be your time. Look at Sabrina Carpenter for an example. She had made, I think it was like 6 albums before she became the girly pop that she is today, the icon that she's turning into today. To you and I, we see that as like overnight success, like wow, she just made 1 song and she blew up. It's like, no, she's had years and years of building up that journey to becoming the person that she wants to be, and now that she's there, she's somewhat able to handle it. Obviously she doesn't know how to handle success at the very beginning, but she has built so much skills that she's like, okay, I've learned a lot about music, I've learned a lot about success. Maybe I can keep training myself to be able to handle and continue the success. So don't be afraid of don't be afraid of what could happen if you have this much amount of wealth, this much amount of fame, this much amount of whatever, because it's not just going to come so easily. First you have to put in the work, a lot of work, and you'll have time to acknowledge that insecurity that you do have, and then just continue going and continue facing that fear. Essentially, just face your fears, face your insecurities, validate yourself when it comes to it, but don't let it be the defining moment of I'm gonna give up because I don't think I'll be able to handle it, because you don't know who you could be in a year from now. Maybe you'd be a lot more stronger, be able to put up boundaries with people. You don't know if you put in the work. You can become somebody if you're actively acknowledging what you need in order to become that. You will be continuously learning and building better bricks around your castle so that no one can destroy it. I hope that makes sense. Okay, so before I show you the last thing that Alex has said, if you guys are enjoying this video, don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Also click the notification bell so you do know when I need to upload, and follow me on all my social media. I'm at Geraldine Silva. So let's get on to the last tip or framework or whatever you want to call it. The last thing that he saw was having impulse control. Impulse control is super important because when you are trying to wake up at 5 in the morning every single morning, you need to have self-control to be like, I'm not going to go back to bed. I'm going to get up and I'm going to put myself to work. That's essentially what it is. I'm learning self-control because right now I have 2 hours free for therapy. I'm a speech language pathologist, so I do therapy in the homes, and instead of go to Ross or Marshall's or going to stop and get myself coffee or donuts or scroll on my phone for 2 hours, I told myself I'm going to drive all the way home, which was 20 minutes. I'm going to drive all the way home. I'm going to sit down and film 4 videos, so 30 minutes each, 4 videos, and go straight into work. And that's impulse control, because there's so many things that want my attention, which is my phone. I have people texting me right now that I could go and check the text messages, but I'm not. There's so many videos on YouTube that I could be watching, trying to learn more about my knowledge, but I'm like, you know what, I've already learned enough for the day. I'm going to apply my knowledge with what I know and practice. I have a goal, which if you haven't seen, I'm going to be uploading 30-minute videos for 30 days. Yeah, 30-minute videos, 30 videos, 30 minutes for 30 days. And that's the challenge that I have for myself. So in order to get 30 videos out, I have to record 30-minute videos. I have to record 30 videos, which is a lot of hours. I think it's like 15 hours of my time sitting down and recording. And in order to do that, I have to carve out time. And so I had 2 hours today, and I'm like, I can record 4 videos, which is gonna get me ahead of 4 videos. And I'm gonna do the same thing over the weekend, sit down, record a lot of recording. And again, the weekend is for relaxing and going out for brunch, going out with the family, talking to friends. That's what the weekend is for, right? It's for relaxing and being able to have the energy again to do the same work for the next 5 days. However, for me, I don't want to escape the life that I'm living. I want to create the life that I'm living. So therefore, I'm sacrificing my weekend time to be able to record and get my goal of 30 videos for the month of May. And that's impulse control. Learning to have control of your time, of your emotions, of what you want / what you need, and deciphering that over and over and over again. There's always choices to make throughout the day. You can either make a choice to indulge in something at the moment that's going to be short-term gratification, or you can choose the hard thing and delay gratification and work hard towards a bigger goal. Because you can either stop and get the small little fun-sized chocolate, or work really hard so that you can reward yourself with a big size, king-size chocolate bar. Like, what sounds better? A fun-sized chocolate bar for the moment, or would you rather have a king-size chocolate bar if you just delayed the gratification? I would much rather have a king-size chocolate bar because there's more to eat, and I already did all the work of working out, making sure I'm tracking my calories, and at the end of the week, if I've been eating really clean, I can go ahead and eat that king-size chocolate by the end of the week, and that sounds delicious. So for me, my delayed gratification is the fact that I want to have 3,000 watch hours and get 1,000 subscribers so that I can monetize myself. There's like a bird outside. It's like one of those cooing birds. I don't know if I can show you guys in the video. You see him? He's right there. He left. He came to see what I was talking about. He was getting nosy. So yeah, it's all about delaying your gratification and having impulse control and just doing the hard thing, doing the one thing that you always wanted, because you know what it looks like when you don't have the thing that you want. You know how it feels like to have the body you have right now, and you know it doesn't feel good. You don't know how it feels like to have the body of your dreams. You've never had it, so why not go after it and see what that's like? Experience a whole new world. So I want to experience the world of being a full-time content creator and seeing how that life looks like. And if I don't end up liking it, I could always just quit, go back to working as a speech language pathologist, and live like that for the rest of my life. But I'll never know what that life looks like unless I never try. So impulse control is knowing what it is that you have to do, even though it's really hard, and doing it anyways, instead of being lazy, procrastinating, telling you know what you need to do and then still choosing not to do it, because then you're always going to drive the same result. If you do the same habits, it's going to drive the same results. Do better habits, newer habits, and you're going to drive newer results. And just doing that consistently over and over again, you're going to get somewhere, and you're going to find your eureka, your ultimate dream life. Anyways, If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Also click the notification bell so you do know when I do upload, and follow me on all my social media. I'm at Charlie Silva. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye. Mwah.